Well, track and field was one of the first sports to restart locally since the start of the COVID-19 pandemic. Last year, the premier junior meet in the Caribbean, the Carifta Games, called off because of COVID-19. Athletes hoping this year will be different, and despite the challenges brought on by COVID-19. B.A.A.A'S president Rumiko Archer says he expects the Bahamas will be competitive if they get the chance to perform.
Already we have had, I think, 5 qualifiers on the throwing side. And it's only January. They would have qualified in December. I've looked at the track and I've followed the athletes. I'm very happy to see what I see. And I believe that we'll be just as competitive or even more competitive across the board at this year's Carifta Games.
Now, Archer also addressing how a mandatory COVID vaccine for competition could affect the process.
I believe that the sport is in a conundrum because there's obvious resistance, both from the athletes as well as the administrators, about the ambivalence of taking the vaccine at this time. Although I'm not even sure the vaccine would be available to us by June. I think that it should be interesting to see whether it becomes a mandatory requirement. Obviously, the resistance could go to the extent where many may elect not to compete. But I think that that's a premature discussion. I'm not sure where we are with the vaccine and whether the requirements would extend to the regional or international level at this time. We'll wait for the authority to give us better instruction.